Assalamu alaikum and welcome to the Chakrapong Mosque in the Khao San area of Bangkok. We're here today to explore this Chakrapong Mosque and its 300 years worth of history. And we're also here to try some of the local cuisine, some of the local street food. The restaurants here are quite small. There's only a few restaurants here, but they've got very simple, humble menus. So I'm really excited to try things like the roti. I'm really excited to try things like the chicken sausage, the Indian tea. But most importantly, I'm really excited to try the Chinese speciality, which is the fried chicken with rice and its soup as well. So let's go explore the streets, let's go explore some of the foods here, and then we'll come back to the mosque and end the video right here. So as you can see, this area is a lot more kind of quiet in comparison to the Halal Mosque area that we went to. There's not a lot of vendors around here, not a lot of street food options. As soon as you walk in, you see a restaurant called Muslim Restaurant. So we're going to try that out actually and see what it's like. Alright, so for breakfast they have very simple foods here. They mainly have fried egg and roti with Indian milky tea. The person who is cooking our food, the two people who are cooking our food, the husband and wife. The wife is Thai and the husband is Indian. So they're kind of infused and mixed the not Thai cuisine and Indian cuisine, but they've still got roti, which you can still get for breakfast in Thailand, but they've also added the Indian tea. They don't have Thai tea here. So I quite like that. I can just see them cooking the food right now. I can see them making up rotis, I can see them frying our eggs, and it looks absolutely delicious. I can't wait to dig into that. It's just a perfect way to start your day with roti and a fried egg and some sweet Indian tea, milky Indian tea. So let's wait for our food to come and then we'll dig in. I did see some fried chicken earlier on as well near the mosque, so I'm definitely going to go and try that after I've tried the roti and the fried egg. I love how the restaurant is really simple, really down to earth, really humble. The furniture here in the restaurant, you can tell it kind of reminds me of India. So this restaurant is called Muslim Restaurant. It's definitely 100% halal, located near the Chakrapong Mosque. And it's a really good place. I think on the days of Jummah, which is a Friday, there's a lot more food on for sale here, so you could try coming here on a Friday instead of a Monday like we have today. So let's start off with some Indian tea and see what that tastes like. That is the closest thing to Indian tea I've had since I've landed in Bangkok. So far I've tried the Indian tea and it's not really tasted like Indian tea, but this one really hits the spot and it takes me back to India. It takes me back to Mumbai and Delhi and Gujarat. So next we have the roti, and what we're going to do with this roti is we're going to take it and dip it into the yolk of the egg so we can get that flavour fully, and then we're also going to add a piece of chicken to it as well, so we can really get that the full bite of the chicken and the egg and also the roti. That's extremely light in my mouth. The roti is slightly tough. Normally in India they call this paratha, but here in Thailand and I think parts of Malaysia as well, all of Malaysia and maybe Indonesia, they call it a roti. I don't think they even use the word paratha here. The yolk has a very strong taste. Really nice breakfast, really light. The best thing to do with paratha is when you eat it by itself, have some Indian tea with it. It really melts in your mouth. So yeah, if you want a simple breakfast, you want some carbs, you want some protein, and you want the world's tastiest chicken sausages, then definitely come to Muslim Restaurant near the Chakrapong Mosque in Bangkok. Assalamu alaikum. Salam. Alright, we've just come out now, so I'm just going to quickly tell you how much that breakfast costs. Alright, so altogether, for that tea, for that egg, for that chicken, and also for that roti, it costed us 70 baht each. So extremely good value for money, extremely cheap, really hearty breakfast. That 70 baht works out to around maybe £1.30. So definitely recommend coming to Muslim Restaurant. And like I said, the food was extremely good and gave us enough fuel for the rest of the day. So yeah, remember Muslim Restaurant if you come to the Chakrapong Mosque in Bangkok. We're going to carry on walking down here. I'm going to try and see if we can find some more halal street food. Then we're going to head over to the Chakrapong Mosque to explore. Alright, so we've come to another place located just outside of the Chakrapong Mosque, and I think they only serve fried chicken and rice here. Really a humble menu, only one thing on the menu. Alright, so this chicken looks absolutely delicious. I don't usually have fried chicken this early in the morning. It's nearly 10 o'clock, but it seems to be the thing here, so we'll roll with it and try some. We're going to try to put some sauce on the side, see how it goes, and also we've got some soup here, we've got some rice here, so let's give all this a try and see how it goes. Really excited to try this, and again, it's the speciality, it's the only thing that they have on their dish, on the menu, so must be good. Alright, so let's try the soup first. I think this has got turnip in it, and it's basically chicken broth, chicken soup. Really good broth to have with the chicken. It's also got like turnip pieces inside, but I probably won't touch that right now. I'll wait to have some chicken first and then give this a try. Alright, so let's give this chicken a taste first, but one thing I'm going to do before I eat the chicken is I'm going to dip it into this sauce first. So the mixed one, I've been told, is much better than the actual separate sauces. We've got sweet chili and we've also got some spicy sauce, just spicy. So let's give that a little twirl inside the mixed sauce. It was kind enough to come and give us it mixed instead of us having to mix it ourselves. Despite it being slightly cold, the chicken, that is some of the best chicken I've had. The batter is kind of super flavoursome. The chicken is really well done, and the sauce is actually really good mix. So now we're going to try the chicken with the chili sauce, not the sweet chili. Dipped this all in chili, and shall I go for it? I'm a bit nervous. Let's just go for it. Very, very delicious. I mean, that chili sauce is not as chili as I was thinking it'd be, but it is a lot more natural tasting than the actual sweet chili sauce. This one feels like as if they put like maybe some coriander in there, and maybe some garlic in there as well. I can taste a hint of garlic. So we just finished eating, and I just want to give you a quick idea of how much the food costs here. So these chickens that we got 2 pieces, so one piece is like 60 baht, so that's around £1.20 or 30 pence or something like that. Extremely cheap. So we got 2 pieces, that's 120 baht altogether. But then we also got some rice that I showed you earlier on, that was 20 baht. So altogether we paid 140 baht for 2 of these chickens here, and also some rice. The soup actually comes for free, and then you also get the sauces for free as well. So a really wholesome meal with the rice, with the chicken, for around maybe like just over £3 in UK money, £3.50 or something. You cannot go wrong whatsoever. And we hadn't finished it, so we packed it ready to go. So we're going to finish from here right now. I'm going to head to the Chakrapong Mosque. As you can see, it's just behind me. Let's go and explore the mosque and see what's inside. Alright, so it stopped raining, so we can explore this mosque and walk around the compound. This mosque here has a really strange combination of colors. It's green and yellow. It makes you want to keep looking at it. It's a very kind of strange yet striking kind of choice of colors here. So this mosque here actually dates back maybe 300-400 years. The area back then didn't really have a lot of Muslims. There were a lot of Muslims down south of Thailand. There's a group of Muslims or a group of people from a region I think called Pattani, and so they were like war captives, and they were brought over here, and the king at the time allowed them to build houses and build a mosque as well, and they've been here ever since. And you know, their generation has gone on until this day, and those people from the war captive times have been selling street food. A lot of them have gone on to bigger and better things, but there's still some really humble kind of simple people around the neighborhood. They are like great grandchildren of those war captives from back then. So now this area is known as like a Muslim area. It's a very small kind of area, and the mosque is just absolutely fascinating, interior and the exterior. And it's got also like wooden floors, which is quite amazing. The people in Thailand don't really like to read on carpet or like kind of like on their prayer mats, because it feels cooler if you read on the floor. It's really nice like wooden floor, and the interior, like it was probably one of the best interiors I've ever seen. Alright guys, so I think this is a great place to end the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed. Please be sure to like and subscribe, and also switch on that notification bell button if you want notifications when I publish my next video. Kapung Kao from Thailand, and Assalamu Alaikum.